Let me ask you guys, have you ever wanted to do something and then you did you did not do it just because you are afraid of how of to do it, not because you can't, but because you're just afraid? Then this video is for you. So hi guys, what's up everybody, welcome to Lifestyle with Carousel Batul. And guys, today we are having a different video, a different type of video. And today we are talking, the topic is about fear, guys. And today's video is not a normal one. Have your popcorn, have your drink, and have a book and a pen. So guys, let's talk about fear. So what is fear? Fear is an invisible force that holds people back than failure ever will. Fear of being judged, fear of being good enough, or fear of trying and failing. But listen, fear isn't your enemy, it is your compass. So every time you feel fear, it means you get out of at the edge. So guys, before we so guys, kavile nilikuwa nawaambia leo tunaongelelea kuhusu fear. And let me tell you guys, before we go to the point and before tuingie kuongea more about fear, guys, I would want to talk about, to give you a little story about myself, guys. So for the past like 6 months, nimekuwa like, guys, I've been trying to I have like 2 different account of TikToks. And one, I was creating it to be my lifestyle TikToks videos, and this one to be a normal videos that I can put there singing. And then this one I can put some short clips of my YouTube videos over there. But guys, do you know what? I've never posted anything about my YouTube on those TikTok page, because I'm afraid, what will my close people think about me? Will they laugh about me? I just experienced that kafia ya kuogopa. I don't want people to be judged. I don't want people to laugh at me. I don't want guys, I don't want to be to be laughed at. It's just fear is just hold you from many things, guys. So ebu tuongee. I know everyone, kila mtu hapa, guys, everyone who is watching me, I know you have experienced fear, your type of fear, guys. And there is a lot of type of fear. Unajua kuna the first fear is about being judged. You don't want to do something so that usijajiwe. Namba ya pili, guys, is fear of failing. You are afraid, even if I do this and it's not gonna go like how I'm planning it, what will happen? All that. And then, guys, fear, what does fear causes? Fear also causes, guys, you to be stagnant at one place, guys, because when you are feeling afraid, that is the time that growth is coming. And that's the reason you have fear, so that you won't try it. You have, I don't know, guys, but fear is like slavery. Let me tell you, guys, fear is like slavery, and let's try not to be afraid. And guys, let me tell you something. Fear attacks big things. You don't fear small things, guys, that don't change your life. You fear things that can push you to become a good person. And so when you feel, just know you're standing right at the door of your growth, guys. And when you are afraid of starting something, just start it. Even if you're afraid, just start it, because guys, that time you're afraid of starting it is the time that you are in the right space to start that thing, because it's bringing growth to your life, guys. So guys, we have types of fear. So guys, there's person who is watching me and is afraid to start that business that you have ever wanted to start since many years. You're afraid to go back to campus, or to go back to campus, to school, to study further for your education, because you're like, watu watasema nini kunihusu. They are like, hey, and all these my years, see, people watanicheka, and then if I go to school and then I fail, what will people think of me? And some of you guys that are watching me are afraid to get from a toxic marriage. Guys, that one is deep. That one is very, very deep, guys, because it's never easy, but it's the right decision, yeah, because you're like, if I get out of this toxic marriage, guys, what would people go? And if I get out, where will I start from? But fear can just handle you. Inaweza kufungiria tu mahali pamoja and you just live there forever. Fear is not a wall, guys. Fear is not a wall, is not a cemented wall. This is something that you can overcome. And guys, most of us fear like wall, but it's not a wall, my friend. Fear is like a message. It's your mind asking you, are you ready to level up? That was the meaning of fear. Is something whispering down your eyes and telling you, are you ready to level up? Fear is not stopping you. Fear is not stopping you. That idea, must feel ready, is what hold you back. The idea of not fear, but the idea of asking you, are you ready? Are you ready to start from zero? Are you ready to be laughed at for the first time? Are you ready to have that courage for one time? Yeah, courage comes after your move, guys. So guys, as I was saying, courage comes after, courage comes after you start something that you have been afraid of. If it to start that business that umekuwa ukitaka kuanza, when you start it, that's when courage comes, guys. Most of us, guys, the most, the top celebrity or the top people we see in our lives, and then we are like, oh, I want to become like Kule, nataka kukua siku fulani, I want to be an actress, I want to be like this and this. Guys, they started from fear, not being afraid, but they took a step of courage, to just allow growth in them, guys. And courage showed up later. Those people, big people, when they started with fear, guys, then courage comes after fear. After you've said, even if I'm afraid, I'm gonna try this, guys. So start small, guys. That is where main people, guys, don't want to be. Watu hawataki kuanza from zero. You have oh my goodness, you don't wanna start from zero. It's very hard, guys, to start from zero. You have built, for example, guys, someone in a toxic space, for example, tuseme in a toxic business space or in a toxic job work. So guys, unapata hataki kuanza zero. What will people say if nikitoka kwa 1 bedroom ya 10,000 and I go to start from nyumba ya mabati? What people will think of me? See, people will laugh at me because they will say I've downgraded. But guys, starting small, even these people we see with big companies, they started from a small or a humble beginning. They started with, like a kiosk, a kibanda hapo, and then the kibanda ika grow, ikaenda ikakuwa nini, ikakuwa duka moja, then it became a company, it became now the company ikakuwa na some branches all over, guys. And fear hates movement. Fear, it hates movement, guys. Let me tell you, guys. Fear hates movements. That moment you start, even kidogo, fear loses power. Guys, let me tell you a story. Guys, let me tell you, like when you are so afraid of, starting something, that's mean that growth is coming in. And when you start it, now you start realizing, oh, so it was this easy. So it's me, like, nilikuwa tunaogopa over nothing, guys. But fear can lead you into something else. It can lead you to depression, it can lead you to overthinking, and also it can bring a lot of bad energy in your life, na inaweza fanya even, guys, to lose yourself in the process of fearing something, or fearing some people even fears to talk themselves. Maybe you are sick there, and then you are afraid of coming clean and saying, I'm sick, can you guys help me, this and that, because you are feeling like, what if I say this, and then what will people think about me? Would they help? Will they laugh at me, guys? So guys, let's talk about fear of failure and fear of regrets. Fear of failure is when you have done something, you haven't done something, but you're about to do something, and then you're asking yourself, na nikianza alafu nianguke. Tuseme you're asking yourself, if I start a business and then it doesn't go well, if I start something and then it's that, then you haven't even starting, and then fear of regrets. Because guys, if you wanted to start a business and then you didn't start, now you start regretting, if I had tried, kama nilikuwa nimejaribu, and then maybe it could be good. Most people fear failing, guys. Of course, most percent of us, we fear failing. No one's want to see the bad side of her going down. But guys, let me tell you, what you should fear more is regretting not to do that than failing, guys. May you regret more than, guys, failing. Don't let it haunt you. If it's for 5 years, try, fail, learn and rise, guys. Mambo ni mangapi? Mambo ni maine. You try, you fail, you run, you rise. Until you try, guys, is when you're gonna learn to fail and to wake up again and then to rise. Yeah, guys, are you stronger than you think? That's a question for my viewers. Are you stronger than you think? Fear makes you forget who you are. So as I have said there earlier, fear inakufanya, guys, like you feel like you have lost yourself. You don't know even wewe ni nani, and it makes you forget how many battles you have already survived. How many things once thought would break you, but you are still here. Yani inasema, guys, it says like fear, it makes you, guys, even to forget the battles that you have won, that were so much meant to break you or to break you, guys, but you survived and you're standing strong and still. If you can survive your past, you can conquer your future, guys. If you can survive your past, you can conquer the future, guys. Power. So next time fear whispers, what if you fail? Answer it boldly. What if I succeed? When you're having that that feeling of na nikianza and then ianguke, tell it na nikianza tena niomoke. Just have your future needs a brave moments, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Your courage starts sahi, because you are capable, you are strong, and you are ready, even if you don't feel like it yet. Guys. So guys, thank you so much for having me here. And guys, as we are talking about fear, I know you have learned some things. Be brave enough to to embrace that fear, to step a step further, and to face your fears. Don't let your fears pull you down or make you become a loser. Just know your future is brighter than you think. And if you're gonna fail, if you're gonna try and fail, no, you're gonna rise and you're gonna learn and rise. And guys, it's good having you, and normalize taking a step further, and trusting yourself, being courageous. It takes a lot of strength to be courage, but guys, we're gonna do this. Fear is not gonna hold us. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna defeat fear, and we're gonna become successful. If you want to start a business, start it. If you want to go back to school, start it. Even if you fail, you're gonna go back, run, and life. So thank you. So let's meet. If you have loved the conversation, guys, you can let us engage in the comment section and tell us, what is that one thing that you've been afraid of, and you feel like it has been putting you down, and you feel like out of this conversation you feel now you can conquer it, and you can start growing and becoming courageous about it. So comment down and share your views. It's a bye for now, guys. Let's meet in the next video. Bye.